Most construction projects don't fail because of bad contractors or weak teams. They fail quietly, months earlier, when one small decision is ignored. I've seen billion-dollar projects collapse not because of engineering, but because early warnings were dismissed as too minor to worry about. A missing approval, an optimistic assumption, a rushed schedule update. Individually, they look harmless. Together, they destroy budgets. Here's the uncomfortable truth: most project failures are visible long before anyone admits there's a problem. The signals are always there. The schedule starts slipping by days, then weeks. Cost reports show temporary overruns. Risks are logged but never truly mitigated. Everyone assumes it will be recovered later, and that word, later, is where projects die. One of the biggest mistakes teams make is treating contingency like free money. Contingency isn't there to fix poor planning. It's there for unknowns, not ignored knowns. When teams burn contingency early to cover design gaps or coordination issues, the project has no protection left when real risks hit. Another silent killer is schedule compression. Leadership asks for faster delivery, so float disappears, activities overlap, and logic is simplified to make the plan look achievable. On paper, everything improves. On site, chaos begins. Trades stack on top of each other, productivity drops, and claims start forming before anyone notices. Communication breakdown is another major cause. Information moves slower than the work. Decisions are delayed, but construction continues anyway. Crews build based on assumptions, and rework becomes inevitable. Rework is one of the most expensive forms of waste in construction, yet it's rarely tracked honestly. The most dangerous phase of a project isn't the end, it's the middle. That's when problems are big enough to hurt, but small enough to hide. Teams stop escalating issues because no one wants to be the person who raises alarms. Successful projects don't avoid problems. They surface them early, quantify the impact, and act fast. They treat schedules as tools, not promises. They manage risk daily, not monthly. And they understand that bad news doesn't ruin projects, ignoring it does. If you're working in construction, remember this: when everything feels slightly off, it usually is. Trust the data, trust the signals, and never rely on hope as a strategy. If you want more real construction insights from actual project experience, subscribe to the channel. This is Construction Pulse.